Hey everybody, welcome to another episode. And actually, no. We're gonna take that back. Welcome to a new season. How about that? Cause we in season 4. I'm so excited. I have a lot that is coming for you guys. Really excited to share everything and get y'all feedback, get some subscribers and everything, a few new people along the way. But let me show y'all my shirt. Okay, so got this one. They all say something different, which I love. So this one says, see, what they don't know is, because that's what I say in my intro. Then it got it got my new logo, if y'all haven't seen it. And I'm lifting on my shirt, and then it got DBYC at the bottom, but I didn't feel like getting up, so I didn't. So today, for episode 1, we are talking about the essence of happiness. And for you, those of you who don't really know what happiness is, prepare to be sick of me. Because I'm about to get into it for real. So if this is something that may interest you, keep on watching. All right. Bite my tongue? Never. See, what they don't know is they're tuning in to DBYC podcast. And I'm just discovering the world around me.
Kaisha, I love you.
I feel like God is telling you to keep going.
You quit on yourself, you really down bad.
Tune in Wednesdays at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Okay, so I really want to get into what happiness means to me and what it is when I think about it. So first and foremost, happiness is something that no one can give me. That is an understanding that I have of it, of the whole entire word, to be honest. I don't expect people to come in my life and make it seem like they owe me something, especially when in regards to friendships or relationships. It's enough for people to have to worry about themselves, and the least you could do is worry about yourself, especially when it comes to something that should manifest from within. So that's number 1. Number 2 is that happiness comes from a personal place. Literally, when you start to give yourself the energy that you put out, especially if you like a more positive person, trying to always help people along the way, or even just get sow seeds or plant seeds that will grow into something else. Try to do that for yourself. It'll help big time. Also, happiness shouldn't be a dependency factor. Like I was saying with the friends and the relationships and everything, it's so bad because of the fact that people have gotten so caught up in what they see in media. That can include TV, movies, social media. It really doesn't matter because it's literally everywhere. When you start depending on those type things, it can put you on the path to a dead end. For example, when you feel like, as long as this person is around, I'm happy. That is a setup. That I'm not gonna lie to you. You don't know how long anyone is gonna be in your life. You really don't. Whether they decide to leave or they're, the other way. Y'all catching my drift. But you should aim for creating a space for yourself that you feel safe in, that you feel comfortable in, that no one can really knock you down from, growing up, a lot of people used to like to make me get into this space where I get very frustrated, very mad, very popping off at the mouth type ordeal. And it took me years. It took me over 2 decades to figure out stop letting people take you out of your element. When people see that they can control your emotions, they have power over you. You don't want to give nobody that type of power, that type of influence, that type of authority, because they will use it. And then all that happiness that you built up could be torn down if you haven't created like this space that you can go into and not feel like one little thing could tear it down. Does that make sense? So what I'm basically saying is create a strong bond with yourself. Be your best friend, if that's what it takes, excuse me. I want to get into the significance of happiness. When you create a relationship with yourself, no one can tear it apart, no matter what. It's really so simple. And with you having that space for yourself, you become way more confident, you become way more relaxed, and it feels so amazing. It's like you don't even stress as hard as you used to about the small things or about things that don't even matter. Like, I had people in my life that just kept trying me, right? And once you let those situations and those people go, everything inside of me just was like, oh, what a relief. Like, I don't even have to deal with this anymore, because now these people aren't allowed to take me out of my element because I don't let them. And that makes me happy. Being able to create content, that makes me happy. Me being able to do simple things like even clean up sometime. I'm not gonna say all the time, but when I clean up and I can clear my space out, it helps me clear my mind. It reduces my overthinking factor. I can think straight. I can see clearly. I can problem solve better. Like, that is what makes me happy. Also, when you're happier, it's the things in your life just gravitate and they flow so easily. Like, you won't even believe the things that you'll start attracting in your life, because it's like, I can't believe I wasn't happier sooner. You know what I mean? So it's like you're really paying yourself back from all the times that you weren't happy, because you start to kind of not forget about the bad times, but you start to see that, hey, if I had a different mindset, this wouldn't have even fazed me. And now that you have gotten to that point, you see like a growth factor. And really, that's what life's about. It's about, reflection and looking back and saying, hey, I was here, but now I'm here. I'm elevating, I'm vibrating on a whole nother scale. And now things are coming to me that I actually like. Have you ever noticed that when you're so mad and you're so miserable, that all these bad things start happening, and it keeps seeming like, oh my God, I cannot win for losing, and I can't do this. Every time this happened. That's because you're sending out the wrong energy. You're sending out all of this negativity. Instead of being like, you can't win for losing, say, all I'm doing is winning. Every time you wake up, you winning. Every time you get an opportunity to do something that you love, you're winning. But, that's really the significance of it. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. People start to look up to you. People start to, that's kind of the gravitational part. When they are inspired by you, they see that you have something that a lot of people, especially nowadays, are lacking. They don't know how to be happy. They don't know how to be happy with themselves because they're not really content. They don't take enough time to figure out what truly makes them happy because they're always worried about the next person. And that can be a downfall. So before you start worrying about other people, worry about yourself. Like, seriously, like, why not create that space for yourself? Why not care about yourself as much as you care about other people? Show yourself that same kindness and that same happiness and that same bubbly energy. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to fake it with yourself. You can literally be yourself around yourself and do what you have to do to feel good. Y'all, we only get one life, bro. Like, that's the thing, especially in this shell. Like, you may come back, but it won't be the same story. It won't be the same situation. It's going to be different. So while you're here in this form, take advantage of it. Like, I just don't want y'all to have to regret or miss opportunities because you can't like fulfill your emotions and understand that it's okay not to feel bad for yourself. Like, be happy. Like, that's probably one of the easiest things when you can just let go and be yourself and enjoy life to the fullest. The bliss. Oh my gosh. Lastly, from that section, what you are in one place in your life intertwines with other parts of your life. That is true. When you start feeling happy, you start moving differently. So like for me, when I'm happy, I'm way more organized and way more motivated. I like to move more. I like to get into creative projects more because I feel like I'm in a good space because I'm doing things that make me happy. For example, my podcast, I love doing photography. I love doing interviews. I love doing little tutorials now. Like, I love doing that stuff because it's just like, what if somebody see this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm living in the what if factor, and I'm just like, well, just in case, let me store this, to the side. Okay, so we are going to get into why people are not being fulfilled and why they're not happy. So, what I really want to say is this is for the people who either have a lot in life or have privilege in life, or they are seen as above average in life. Those go for the people that are attractive, the people who have like nicer bodies, people who have money, people who have like they influence very easy, right? So some of you people that have these privileges, y'all lack substance very badly. Y'all have no personality a lot of the time. You use your face card and think that that's the only payment that is needed, and it's not. You may get, full people up front and they look at you and just expect you to be like, oh, I'm so lucky. And I know it's hard for people to look at you like that, but you have to start doing more. And I say that because your body can change, your face can change, your money status can change, your socioeconomic status could change at any time. But the most important thing is your heart, and it's the way that you think, it's the way that you see the world. And a lot of y'all don't have it because y'all so dependent on the things that don't matter. Pretending to be someone that you can't maintain. You don't have to pretend to be happy. Just be happy. You know what I mean? You take the time out to create a space because it's important. And if anything else gets in the way of that, you need to reevaluate your priorities, because you need to come first in a lot of these situations, because the work, it starts from within and it starts with you. And you can't build nobody else up if you empty. You know what I mean? You hollow as I don't know what. How do you expect to fill anybody? That's ridiculous. And for my people who are scared to take that risk to be themselves because they're scared that nobody's going to accept them, when you start stepping in your purpose and stepping in your faith of who you are, your truth, the people that are meant to be there are going to be there regardless, because they will gravitate towards you. That is the law of attraction, my people. That's the law of attraction. They're going to come. They have to. It doesn't work any other way in my eyes. What are the consequences if you aren't happy and you continue to fabricate the truth? You could lose people. A lot of people don't want to be around that because it's draining. It's very hard to keep on keeping on, you know what I mean? So every time you come around people, you're sad and you're depressed and stuff. It's not that we don't love you, it's that it's so often that we no longer know what to do for you. We done tried everything. So it's like, yeah, we want to see you happy, but we can't do that for you. You have to do it for yourself. You can lose yourself, guys. You can lose yourself, and you so far gone that you don't even know where to start. But when I tell you, you can't eat a whole elephant in a day. Take time, take little steps, do different things, go live your life, go meet new people, go travel, go do whatever you gotta do in order to try to find a spark, try to find something that can truly bring you joy and make you want to live every day like it should last for real. Also, the last consequence that I figured was that you get stuck in a cycle that is really hard to get out of. Like I say, that really intertwines with the losing yourself. Don't let it get that far. If you see yourself becoming bored or becoming dull, baby, go get you a new light bulb. Go sharpen yourself. Go try something that you never tried before, or go rekindle an old hobby. Like, get into something. Do something with yourself. Like, we are too young to just not do anything. And I've been in places when I was sad and I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to be around people. But I said, I gotta look at the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't continue to keep being this way and expecting a different outcome. What you put in is what you get out. Period. I love when I do that. But yeah. Anyways, in conclusion, when are you going to start caring about yourself like you care about other people? This is the most serious time in your life. Every day that you get the opportunity to reevaluate and look at your situation, like, take advantage of it, man. Like, everybody that follow me and that support me, and even if you haven't found me or discovered me yet, I want y'all to be happy. We have so many things that keeps us in a depressive mood, whether it's, you having trouble with or without kids, or you living home with your mama, you living with a roommate, or you can't afford to live by yourself, or you can't afford this new car, you can't get the equipment that you need. Start moving different, my babies. Like, you have too many opportunities. And lastly, I just want to say time is precious, so use it. While you're here, use it. Use your influence, use all of that, because you can't get time back. You can't. So, that's all I have to say, for real. It was a pleasure being able to start a new season with you guys, and I'm so excited for what's to come. Oh my gosh. So that's all I have today. I'm Taisha, and I promise I won't bite my tongue. I'm gonna see you guys next time. Bye.